Good morning from Stella Nova. It is our first of 2 Epic Universe days. We are at Stella Nova and we're actually waiting for the bus because I've been walking way too much these last 2 days and my legs are tired. So I am going to just relax, and the bus is already here. They said it's a 10-minute walk and it was a 10-minute wait for the bus. Bus got here in 3 minutes. So we're taking the bus. So we are on the bus and we are the royal family. King of the bus. We are the royal family. So I think it's just because we're like the only lazy people staying at Stella Nova. No. So we have made it to Epic Universe. So we made it in. It's 9:35. Actually, security and stuff wasn't that bad because we're a little late for early entry. Except Minecart Madness doesn't open until 10. And the line for Mario Kart is already 120 minutes. So we're gonna go right to Darkmoor, which when I checked was 10 and 5-minute wait. So that's what we're gonna do. We'll do maybe, Nintendo Land later today. We're gonna try and do a little bit more strategic today, not walk all over the park like we did the last time for the preview. But just know they did have a sign open, what was open, and it said, Darkmoor and Super Nintendo World. Here's the picture. But on the app, it shows that Minecart Madness doesn't open until 10 o'clock. So different from last time is that they have it separated for early park conventions. Thank you. Thank you. So they have a waiting area, and then they have.
Thank you, my dear.
Perfect. Have fun. So a little different, but that way you can come here and wait, and that way you can go. People are already lining up for Harry Potter. Whoa. 9:40. App is still saying 10 minutes for Monsters Unchained, 5 minutes for Curse of the Werewolf. We'll see how long it is when we get in there. Yes, and it definitely shows that Darkmoor is not where people are. And yes, 10-minute wait, still showing. So that's pretty much a walk on.
The doctor will see you now.
Some extra tuning up, so the doctor's work will be briefly delayed.
So there's Curse of the Werewolf, and for us, there's Curse of Monsters Unchained. Because we wasted our early entry, the ride was down, we waited 45 minutes, and we didn't get on the ride. They weren't passing out fast passes. The queue was pretty much empty, and they weren't passing them out. So we just ended up calling it. The AC was nice, but it was starting to become. So we're gonna head over to Curse of the Werewolf, but it's already 10:25, so we wasted early entry for no reason, which really sucks. And also, Minecart Madness is down. So Minecart Madness said it was gonna be open at 10, but it's down. So Monsters Unchained is down, and Minecart Madness is down. Not a good start to the day. So wait time is 35 minutes for Curse of the Werewolf. So it is 11:06. We have been in line for 40 minutes. The ride did go down for a period of time. We got in line, I think, around 10:25. So that's 40 minutes, I think. The ride did go down. We decided to stay in line, and then right when we were about to leave, it went back up. So we still probably have another 5 or 10 minutes. But now this is the only ride that is less than an hour in the entire park. Still a lot of things down, and it's 11 o'clock. We got here at 9:30, and we still haven't ridden anything.
Oh my God! Oh no!
So it's 11:15. We just finished Curse of the Werewolf. It was we ended up waiting like 45 minutes. So it did go down for like 10 minutes, but at least we rode it because it is, early entry. Now we were late for early entry, but at least we rode something. Minecart Madness is still down, Monsters Unchained is still down, and Fire Drill's down. So, but we got 2 days here, so we're gonna make the best of it, and and we also are with Telenova, and we can take a break.
Art. I have a knife. I have a big knife. This is my lunch. You and me both. I'll share. It's chewy.
I'm sure it is.
Like chicken.
Okay, so we are gonna head over to Super Mario or Super Nintendo Land or World, whatever it's called. Minecart's still down. Everything is like a super long wait. So I think at this point we're just going to let Ryder play some games and maybe wait for Minecart Madness to come up, and that way we're in the land when it comes back up. Okay, so we're making it back to Super Nintendo World. Ready? Woo! Okay, it is packed. So time reference, it is 11:30 and it is crazy packed. So much more packed than it was the last time. So we have Princess Peach out taking pictures. Line's not too bad. Okay, so we came over to Super Nintendo World and you can hear it. Okay, so obviously we are in line for Super Mario or Mario Kart, and we got in line. It was gone down to 160 minutes, and now we're in line, and it just went down. So been down, so we're probably not going to do what we did with Monsters Unchained and wait a half an hour. We're probably just going to cut it because it was already a long line anyway, and it's going to be a while. So right now it is 12 o'clock. We have Monsters Unchained, Mario Kart, Minecart Madness, Fire Drill, and Stardust Racers are all down. So I think there's 11 attractions. Of the 11 attractions, 5 of them are down, and there are mostly, with the exception of Fire Drill, they're all like the key e-ticket attractions. So this is not a good day. Okay, so that was a complete waste of time to go to Super Nintendo World because we walked over there. He played a few games, but we got in line for Mario Kart, and then it went down. At least we got to cool off in the AC, sat down for a little bit, rested a little bit, but yeah, it is 12:15 and we have ridden one ride. Great. And it looks like Monsters Unchained is back up, but we're gonna go, we don't wanna walk over there yet, so we're gonna go to Hiccup's Wing Gliders, but today is not a good day. Some days it's like a good day and some days it's a bad day. Today's not looking like a good day. But here's Isle of Berk, so here's hoping Isle of Berk is a better success.
No dragons required. No! Do this! Just
So Hiccup's Wing Glider said it was like a 60-minute wait. It was probably like 45 minutes, and there was no wait for the front row, so we got the front row, which was awesome. I love that ride. I like it in the front row just because you feel more like you're riding a dragon. I made Ryder ride with me. He wanted to ride in the back, so next time we'll ride it like toward the back. But it's such a fun ride. It's just, I love it. It was great. So now we're in the Viking training camp, just kind of chilling and relaxing a little bit, letting Ryder. They have bathrooms in here, which is nice, and they have water fountains and refillable water as well. So really nice place to take a break. It looks like more rides are up. So Monsters Unchained was up, Stardust Racers was up, and Minecart Madness came up. So it looks like the day is kind of getting better as far as the rides are concerned. Obviously, we wasted, it's after 1 o'clock now. So the peak time of the early morning, we lost. So their crowds are a lot bigger. But we'll see. It's definitely looking up. We're probably going to eat lunch after. We're going to probably ride Dragons Racers Rally just because it's here, and right now it's a 35-minute wait, so that's not too bad. And then go back over to Super Nintendo World because Ryder really wants to eat at the Toad place. So, but the day is looking up. Not the best start, but yeah, it is what it is. So Dragons Races Rally wasn't that long of a line, and they also told me how to do it, which was great. So I didn't get to do the roll, but I got pretty close. It's just the ride's not long enough to really get the momentum. But I got to like one side. I did pretty well, so but it's a workout. It's a workout to do that. So, but it was fun. The line wasn't too bad. Everything's back up except for fire drill. So now we're headed back to Super Nintendo World because we're going to go to the Toadstool Cafe for lunch. So it is currently 1:25. So we're going now to Toadstool Cafe, place the order, mobile order. It's on the ground floor, so if you are going to Toadstool Cafe, what we did is we just came through the exit, through the entrance, through the exit, so we don't have to go up and then down. Just a little tip there, saves you a little bit of time. So there is a line for Toadstool Cafe, so just know that. So it was about a 30-minute wait for Toadstool Cafe. So you place a mobile order. Now you can do you don't need to do your mobile order before you get in line. You can do your mobile order in line. I actually did it wrong because I didn't realize there was a kids menu. The kids menu is at the bottom, like past everything. It's at the very, very bottom. So I asked somebody and they showed me how to cancel it and then just reorder. So, but you don't do you can't pick it up until you're at your table. So you can order in line, we didn't realize that because usually it's a little different. So, but it was about a half an hour wait. It was 15 minutes, about just under 15 minutes outside, and then a little bit, over 15 minutes inside. At least inside is AC. So now we're just waiting for our food, and that's it. It's pretty big, so it's a nice size. It's really nice. AC is nice. So just know if you're going to come here, you're going to wait. We knew that beforehand. Anyway, we need the break. Mini Mario, that's you.
It's you.
And my personal favorite, the Bowser's Fireball.
I got the Bowser's Fireball.
The meatball is not the...
Yeah. Okay, that looks good.
I think it's just a coin. Maybe it's a cookie.
There we
Bowser
go.
flag. Mario flag.
It was really good. It was, the food was really good. The burger was great. Gluten-free burger, just amazing. His stuff was great. Obviously, you didn't eat the broccoli. How was yours?
It was good. Spicy, good.
Yeah. So it was a wait. It was, 35 minutes to get in, and then it was another, I don't know how long to wait for our food. It was 35, 45 minutes. I have it time-stamped, but it was worth it, and the AC is nice. But now we're going to get out of here so that other people, can sit down. So let's do this. Woo-hoo, you excited? Yeah. Was awesome. They had no music this time, which really took away from the attraction, but the Donkey Kong effect in the beginning came out, which I didn't really know about, so it was fun to be able to see that because that didn't work the last time. I missed the music, but I'm glad they are still running the attraction without the music. So we're currently in line for Bowser's Junior Challenge or something. I'm not sure. That's one of them. And now we're headed back to Mario Kart. Let's see if we actually get on this time.
That's simple.
So we finally got to ride Mario Kart. It was a long wait, but it was fun. But we got into a car. They already have one car that didn't have. They had a bunch of cars that didn't have one of the stations working. So we were actually in a car that only had 3 working. So Ryder right at the front. But Ray won 150. I got 123, and Ryder beat me with 124. Ryder actually beat me, which makes me proud.
yourselves and witness my masterpiece, Dracula, under my control.
So we finally got to ride Monsters Unchained. It was great. It was really, really good. It was a 45-minute wait. It was a little bit less than that, but it was really great. So really enjoyed it. I heard that they did make some modifications, but thought it was good. So really worth, and it's long. It's good, at least 4 minutes. So it's a good ride. We're gonna take a break now. So we're gonna go back to our resort and take a little break and come back probably around 7. Just to kind of, we all just need a little break. So it is 7:15. We just got back to Epic Universe. We took a break. What we did is actually, because we were at Dark Universe, we left through Helios and took a lift to Selenova. And then we wanted to go to Harry Potter, to the Battle of Ministry. Right now, there's a storm coming and there's 2 attractions open. Well, 3 attractions. Battle of Ministry, Monsters Unchained, and the Carousel. Everything else is down. It's either a weather delay or Mario Kart is down. So we might just be riding Battle of Ministry. We had wanted to ride Stardust Racers. Maybe we'll get to ride the Carousel at night. I don't know, but we're gonna definitely try it. We're gonna do Battle of Ministry right now. And you can enter back through Helios, just not in the morning. In the morning, you have to be a Helios guest for early park entry. But once like the park's open, you can, come and go from there, no problem. So anyway, we need to get haul ass to Battle of the Ministry before the rain starts, because it's about to come. And so here we go. So we're headed over to Harry Potter and the Battle of the Ministry. And it is, finally it's nice and cool and breezy and overcast, but it's 7:20.
It's finally on trial. Well, this is great.
Battle of the Ministry, it was great. I asked for the front row, which was a much better experience. Last time I was in the back corner, and you really don't get to see as much. So this was a much better experience in the front. So Stardust Racers is still down. Some of the roller coasters have a 10-mile radius, not a 5-mile radius. So some of the attractions have opened, but some the Minecart Madness, Hiccups, and Stardust Racers haven't. So now we're in. Ray really wants some pretzel in Darkmoor, so that's where we're at now. And we're here. There's Igor. And maybe we'll ride Monsters Unchained again. It's only a 20-minute wait. And yeah, it doesn't look like Stardust Racers may not come back up today. And my boys got some pretzels. How's the pretzels?
Good.
Yeah?
Nice and garlicky.
They just ate their pretzel. I got to see the Burning Blade. And Stardust Racers is up. So we're going to head over there now. Hopefully we'll get one ride in.
I love it when
good. Just keep it like that.
Yeah. Ryder and I both got to ride the front row of both the yellow and the green. Which one was better?
Green was better.
I think green was better. Green has a better turn or upside down sparkly, you know.
I thought yellow was better.
So I thought I liked green. But it was great. It is 10 o'clock now. Stardust Racers stays open till 10, even with the park closing at 9, which was great. So now we're tired and we get to come back and do it all over again. So this is going to be a quick outro because it's 11 o'clock at night. So we had a great day, rough start, But we ended up having a really great day. We rode everything except fire drill. So I'm going to do a recap on my thoughts on the park and pros and cons, and like comparing, because we have another day. So comparing the 2 days that we have with our time that we did in April for the preview. So, but that will be forthcoming. But with that, if you like this video, click like, click and subscribe. That way you get a notification every time I post a new video. Bye everyone.